Okay, Nick Lindsay, Faith Harvest Farms in Apiary here with Mark Bickle and Bickle's Bees. And we're gonna get into this swarm here and get it into a box. So this ought to be entertaining. That's all the intro we have, so. Let's get this. What I think I wanna do.
I brought that cardboard.
Yes, this is good. If we put, is the one frame with some wax
right
in
there?
here?
That's the first one.
Okay. We're gonna keep that one right where it's at. We're gonna pull the other four out, and I'll put this one on the other side of it, of the box. I got an idea. Create a hollow part in the center. Isn't that amazing? They're just like, tomorrow they'll go looking again, but it will be too late. They'll be in a box already. What I also want to do is I think I want to go ahead and put this on here, because I think what we're going to be able to do is I think we'll be able to, if we're real nice to them, we might be able to scoop them.
Well, that's what I was wondering about the cardboard, starting at the bottom, trying to hold
Right.
the cardboard and getting a bunch on the cardboard.
And even with that, at some point we can transition from cardboard to the frames, because you can kind of get them on the frames. We'll see.
Well,
Let's see if we can get a couple on the frames
right.
first. Lay that in there real nice. Let me see if maybe where's my sugar water at? I honestly think this is going to help make them even more likely to be cleaning each other off. I'm just going to do the ones at the bottom. She's probably somewhere in the middle. Wow, that is a lot of bees.
I know, it's beautiful.
This is
It's a beautiful swarm.
Let's go at it real slow at first. Well, they're really clumped together.
How thick that is. Don't worry, you got your gloves on. Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me that. I thought the gloves were like.
No, you're not golden with the gloves. It's just... See, they're not even trying to fly. This is actually kind of cool being at night.
I can hear them buzzing up though.
Already one of my pants. I'm gonna wet them down a little bit. There's one crawling on my leg already.
It's starting to come to life now. Trying to keep my eye open for that queen.
Yes, keep your eyes peeled for the queen. I can feel the vibration through this frame. Trying to be gentle. This is where I think sugar water might help. calm down.
Yeah.
I never done one like this before.
Yeah. I wonder if you're...
It's
walking
easier
up.
when they're hanging on a branch.
Yeah. Should I...
Go ahead and see if you can. Yeah. Are they bugging you, John?
Well, I just heard a couple fly over here. I don't know if they're coming towards the light. Yeah, I'll be letting the golf cart sit outside tonight.
Yeah.
There's a big bunch. Nice big bunch.
I'm gonna start putting frames in here in a minute.
Yeah, I think we get one nice, maybe get over here, I can get a nice big scoop off this side.
At some point, they'll start figuring out whenever we get the queen in there.
You ready?
Yeah.
I've been looking for that queen. What's that?
I'm gonna just put this frame in here now. They're finding the they're really pretty calm, man. This is good. This is amazing.
Yeah, I felt a couple stings through my gloves.
Did you?
Oh yeah. I'd love to see that queen go in that box.
She will.
Don't wanna be guessing.
Oh yeah. Put that in there. At a certain point, they'll actually start marching in that box, especially if they know the queen's in there. We may already have her in there. Okay. Oh my golly, there's so many
I love
bees,
it.
Mark.
Awesome swarm.
Okay. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna try not to crush as few as possible.
Oh, you got a lot up on that end. I don't know what to do.
You just
look for
you
the
just take
queen.
your time. Be more decisive. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this in the center. See, they're already clinging to that stuff. It's got sugar water on it. It's got wax and honey in there. Feels like home. Come on, ladies, help me out here. Okay. Get another frame. Okay. You know what we'll do?
Maybe we need to move that box.
Yeah, we're gonna move that box so the entrance is facing them. Watch this sugar water for a minute here. Watch this. We'll put it right something like that.
You want the
Guarantee
door
they'd
open?
rather be in there.
They say they're trying to find the door.
Yeah, they're going in. those couple of ones are checking out the entrance. I'll bet you we already get the queen in there, but let's scoop off as many as we can yet. Let's try right here. There's kind of a this is good. All right, ladies, chill out. All right, I'm gonna get another frame. You can shake them off in the box if you want to. Just kind of whip it, kind of.
Well, they're definitely giving the suit a workout.
All right, let's see what we can do here. No, we didn't like that too much. I'd be shocked if we didn't have the queen in there already, man. This will be fun to watch. I don't know where I put my light. I think it's up here somewhere.
Your green light?
Yeah.
It's down here.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. Right there. This is good that this is at night and that it's a swarm because they're really pretty docile. I didn't even get stung yet through my gloves. Maybe they just don't like you, Mark.
Yeah.
Of course, as soon as I say that, I might get lit up. But this is their most docile a swarm can be. For the video's sake, you can see they don't have a hive to protect right now, so. Yeah, there you go. Now, if they start marching in there, pretty much our job is practically done already. I got a bee on my leg. I've seen a couple of them hop in there. Look at, they're hopping in there.
Yeah, they're going in the hole.
They haven't bothered yet too much, have you, John?
What's that?
They haven't bothered you?
No.
That's too cool.
See them going in there, John? Well, every now and then they want to go in. I don't know what.
Man, there's a lot of bees in there.
Sure we
I shut my
Look at
light
this.
off, boy, because it's attacking the light on the golf cart.
Man, I would have loved to see that queen.
Oh, almost guaranteed she's in the box already, man. One thing to look for at the entrance, if there's a bee standing there kind of backwards like, fanning, she's sending out pheromone. I haven't seen that yet, but let's check the whole tree and see if there's a chance she's on there. Almost guarantee whenever you get the mass of the swarm, usually she's right in the center somewhere. I think we got her. That's see, if we were messing with a hive like this,
Oh, we'd be lit up.
they'd be pounding into our mass. John would be running across the yard. But in a swarm, man, they don't have any to defend. It's like they're acting real happy in here.
Hey, they're marching into the hole pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some footage of that here. Let's see.
Yeah, please do. Boy, John, I am so appreciative of this.
Yeah, that's great, man. They are seeming like they're going for the lights, aren't they? Because I see them hanging out on the... All right, let's see. I'll tell you what. where's that lid? Let's get that lid on. Let's put those last couple of frames in. Can you grab that lid, Mark? I'm gonna put these frames
I want
in.
to check this one group. You know, I just kind of want to check through the groups just to be sure.
Yeah,
the queen ain't in there.
You wanna scoop them on top of that there? I haven't seen her on the tree.
Right,
They're acting happy in here. I got footage on this here. I think we got her, man. We got a couple of really good grabs. Let's see. I see them marching in. I'm gonna zoom in on that entrance there. Oh, they're marching in, brother.
yeah, well, we ain't gonna get them all.
No, but they'll find their own way. All right, I'm gonna put this last frame in. I say we get that lid on, put the sugar water in the lid. I feel like shoring up this side of the box a little bit with a couple of good sticks or rocks or something. But they're marching in there. I'm getting footage of it. Dude, you got yourself your first swarm.
I told you. What did I tell you today?
Hey, man.
I told you.
It's on now.
I felt it. I knew God would bless me.
It's on now.
Dick brought my hives out today, and I need a paint. Just felt it.
It would be best if we did for a day. Is that okay? Yeah. Because what they'll do is they'll all find their way back in there. And all I got to do, because I built this box, that little yellow wheel on the front, if I spin that to air filter instead of wide open, they stay in there. You can put them in your car with you or anything. I do prefer to ratchet strap the lid on in case you hit a hard bump. That bad fella might be, they won't be so happy then. Look at them marching in by the dozens though, man. Of course, I got one. Stragglers on me. A couple on the ground down here. I got one that's not too happy with me.
Yeah, I got a few.
But they're not bad at all. In fact, even if we didn't have these suits on, we might have gotten stung 2 or 3 times, but yeah, I'm thinking about plumbing it up because, yeah. Thank you, sir. Well, this is a hot tip, man. You just got yourself your first. And the cool thing is, the 2 frames of wax comb in there, Mark.
Yeah.
That queen could start laying in those immediately. And they got food. We got food in there. Too cool, man.
I got what we need.
Yeah, buddy.
Just like the Lord said, my house is built on this rock.
All right, I'm gonna back off on the camera for a second so we can shore this up.
My swarm.
All right, you go ahead and slide that under there. Get yourself a barn foundation. We got a bee barn here. Beautiful. That ought to do it, man.
You sure? I don't want to.
And then we'll put a little something where they can climb on right here. Because the climbers will climb. Not all these bees even are great at flying yet. I almost guarantee that the queen is in there. I mean, it's a virtual guarantee at this point.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I sure would have felt a lot better seeing her drop.
Yeah, I get it.
But I don't know how we'd have missed her.
Sometimes if they know their queen is old and she's not doing quite as good a job as laying as they would like, they'll they'll supersede her by turning one of the eggs or a couple of them into queens. Or like in this case, their colony was probably so packed in whatever tree or... Oh yeah, you know the bee tree? They were probably so packed that they knew, so they started raising an extra queen, and then this one left with half the hive. So this queen is obviously a good laying queen.
The hive queen, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She might be 2 years old, but she's doing a fine job. So once these get built up, I'll help you make a split off of this too.
Oh,
Double it.
I told you.
Yeah, man.
I told you.
Yeah, I'll bring you a box. Yeah. And instead of going to your house or somewhere out randomly on some tree, it'll go right into that box. They are marching in there like crazy, dude. They're in it.
Yeah, bring a swarm box down here.
Yeah, I just built 10 more boxes yesterday. I'll have to, when we come out to get this, we'll bring a swarm box. Oh, this is working out, man. They're climbing up that little ladder. Look at, we got them a little ramp. Hey, you know what I think we ought to do, though? We got to brush some bees off the edge and put that lid on there and put the sugar water on top. They'll love it. I got me a pint.
I got bees on the box, bees on the top.
You want to videotape this for a second? I'm going to put that lid on there.
You got bees.
Check that out. Just watching them march in.
Yeah.
Swarms are great. All right, ladies, let's cooperate with me here, please. I don't want to crush too many. You try to save 2 and you get 20, so I'm going to try and let them know the lid's coming down one way or another, so get out of the way. I didn't even hear a crunch. Sometimes they get out of the way just like that. Sometimes if they're being fussy, though, 2 or 3 of them get crunched, but I didn't even hear a crunch. Now they got a little bit of honey in the frames. She can start laying eggs as soon as she wants to. They got a little bit of a food source in the top there. I was gonna grab a quart, but this is the closest thing, so I just grabbed a pint. I didn't have any quarts handy, but too cool, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, your first one. Dude, you got them all over your shoulder. Let me. Do I?
You got one on your back.
They're so docile, you don't even know it.
Hey.
That's funny. Alright, well, maybe if... These ones will probably fly. They're probably flyers, so... Alright, ladies. Because these, the ones that are really docile at night or when it's cold, those are the ones that...
You get stung?
I felt something on my ankle.
Got a big group.
They'll follow you home on your jacket. You flip the hood of your jacket off, and then there'll be one on your neck or something.
Got a big group. They're kind of regrouping over here.
Sometimes when that pheromone from the queen bee and clinging on the tree is still there, they're like attracted to it. And I'm thinking,
Got a group up here too.
I wonder if they'd let me scoop them without lighting me up. Probably. just put them right down by the door.
Take this other one off too. Just sure we got the queen, but
They'll march in. They should march in. I don't have a brush, so I'm like,
well, if the queen's in there, they're going in.
right, yeah, they are going in, and the queen is in there. Aside from seeing it, I'm 98% sure she's in there. It's cool watching them march in, though. See, some of them are kind of like, well, but there's scent up here, you know, but that's normal. The last 2 times I caught a swarm, they did the same thing. There was a couple stragglers, but they eventually caught on. They'll eventually find their way to the box. Too cool. Congrats, man.
Yeah, couldn't have done without John's tip. He's seen them.
They were virtually on the edge of not surviving, because when they leave the hive, they got about 3 days worth of food in their belly, and they're on day 2. So
They won't go back to the hive to get more food?
nope, they've totally committed to swarming, and so pretty much that means they're determined to find a new home or else. Yeah, man. They're like totally determined in it. It's amazing too, because only about 1 out of 5 makes it in the wild. So it's pretty likely we pretty much saved the life of this whole colony. They probably wouldn't have made it.
First video I took of them, they were 25th. They were 28th.
Dang, they're on their last leg probably.
And they were up here on top of the hill.
That's amazing.
I'm working out back here and I actually walk home for lunch and I can hear them. And I just walk around the hook. And we went for a ride on the golf cart. And we went up there first to see if they were still there. They're gone. I'm like, that's weird because I can hear them when I walk for lunch.
Yeah.
I drove down here and stopped the golf cart and it's like, boom, right next to me. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, and they're louder during the day, man.
Columbiana County bees.
Yeah, man, she's in there.
Good strong swarm. I would have to say the way they're going in there is yes. Captured the queen.
She could have been the 3rd grab, 4th grab, 5th grab.
Well, as
you
thick
never
as
know.
they was out off of the tree, it get 3-4 inches in some spots.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
thousands.
They were pretty thick.
Good size.
Yeah, man. So much so that come and get this box, might as well just strap the 2 shut as is and just leave them be. Put them where you think you're gonna put them? Where you think you're gonna set
I
them?
don't know. I've been talking about catching a swarm, and you know, I don't even have my boxes painted.
Well, the cool thing is they'll be at home in here for a good couple of weeks.
Yeah.
They got room to grow.
I think I'm gonna put them in front of my barn, back by my barn. It'd be good protection, a lot of water.
You know what's incredible? Yeah, whatever makes sense to you. They're probably already starting to draw wax in there right now. That's how a swarm grows faster than any other situation. Because they know it's do or die. They either got to draw comb and get that queen laying and bring in honey and pollen, or else they're just done. So they're just pedal to the metal from here on out to set up that box to survive. They are marching in, man. Okay. Well, I think I'm about to clock out on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bickles Bees, swarm number 1. More on the way.
People 28. I'll be in a cat.
Okay, and we, the homeowner, John helped us find, he says these bees have been in here for 17 years.
Oh, look at the honeycomb. You can see the honeycomb inside the tree. Yep.
So it's a virtual guarantee that's where that swarm came from. Half of the bees left that hive, so. Bickles Bees is planning on hanging a swarm trap back here in case they swarm again. Which they probably will. Because they hadn't even hit a major nectar flow yet. Too cool.